something I never could understand. Someone said it yesterday. How can you be in a state of lowliness and happiness at the same time?
In joyfulness from reaching lowliness.
What is this lowliness?
That I feel myself towards the upper force, that I'm in his hand and he controls everything, and I have attained it through my very great efforts. And then I am in wholeness, in joyfulness from discovering it.
Then he says one can never fall. I keep falling, so how can it be?
No, whoever decides that all his actions come from the upper force who controls him, governs him 100% because he has neutralized his will to receive, made it zero restriction. It's not zero just in terms of nothing. It's a great work of restricting the entire will to receive. And then he's in a state where the Creator can do whatever he wants with him. And he himself is not just zero. He also fulfills his vessel. The will to receive doesn't disappear, it doesn't become purified. He also fulfills his vessels with light of chasadim. And then do whatever you want with him. He's free.
Can you explain more about lowliness? You said a moment ago, to understand that I'm in loneliness, before that I need to recognize what the Creator is, what bestowal is.
Towards whom do you determine that you're lowly?
Clearly. That's clear, because till now I thought that lowliness is how I reduce myself compared to the friends and the environment, but now you said something else.
That too, yeah, that can happen too.
What I don't understand is, how does a person reach a state of lowliness? Let's put it this way.
By longing to be in connection with the Creator, to adhere to the Creator, and the Creator shows him how much he is powerless, how addicted he is to his will to receive, like a slave to Pharaoh, to his egoistic will to receive. And that will to receive governs him and does whatever he wants with him. And he wants to come out of it, but he can't. And then he cries, and that's after a lot of work of trying to come out by himself. Then the cry comes to him. He bursts with a cry. And then he merits the true recognition of evil, and that's called the 10 plagues. And after that, he's taken out of Egypt, and he escapes. That is how he attains his lowliness, his nature.
So lowliness, well, first of all, I determine lowliness relatively to how much
the more you want to be on the level of the Creator, to be like Him, to cling to Him, then you discover more and more how lowly you are. That's the first stage. That's called the exile in Egypt.
Last question. So the more I describe the Creator as greater and greater, I will find myself lower and lower, and that gap is correct, meaning we have to reach as big gap as possible.
Until you can't bear this situation, then you're taken out of exile. Okay?